What's the word, baby? Your boy back with another banger. Yeah, come with me while I cut my hair real fast. It's another story time for you boys. But yeah, I'm really just finna run you down through that, how I really got my first pair of clippers put in my hands. It's a funny story too, man. Man, cause like I say, man, I never thought I'd be cutting no hair, man, but it's a blessing. I thank God every day. Yeah, man. So boom. Back in high school, I think I was like in the 8th, 9th grade maybe at the time. And, growing up in a single parent household, mama one deep raising 4 kids on her own. Me and my little brother weren't able to just get to the barbershop often as we wanted to. You know what I mean? So my mama decided to take it to her own hands that she would go buy a pair of Walmart clippers. Yeah, I said it, Walmart clippers. And she say, I'm going to start cutting y'all hair, sonny. I say, no, ma'am, you not. I say, you ain't, nah. I say, no, ma'am. I say, I'd rather me take a shot at cutting me and Isaiah hair than let you do it, mama, no offense. I can't have you let me walk out here like Willie Lump Lump. I ain't going out like Lump Lump. I swear I ain't. But yeah, man, that's how I got my first pair of clippers in my hand, and I started just taking off from there with it. And then again, I never thought that this would be what I would be doing for a living. Like, never. But I was always kind of obsessed with the barbershop and barbers as a youngin'. Like, I never really understood it. But now that I look back on it, I was like, I am kind of obsessed with barbers. Like, it was just something about the barbershop in the field, you know what I mean, the atmosphere, and I thought every barber was cool. Nigga go to putting out that change when he trying to give you that money back from you paying him. I see a nigga pull out that Whopper. I say, ooh-wee, man, ooh-wee. Yeah, that caught me off the rip right there. So that's how I really first got my hands on some clippers, man. Appreciate y'all for listening to my story. Dope Cuts.